Hello and welcome. I hope that you're all doing well. In this video, I am going to introduce you to Postman, and I'm going to take that opportunity to discuss a little bit more about APIs in general, as well as RESTful requests that can be sent into servers to give you a better picture of the whole Express idea and how this can fit into application development. So we saw in the last video that we had a way of being able to now request to specific endpoints and to get things back from those endpoints, whatever that thing may be. In the sense of the first video, I was showing you how to get back just text data. And there are more complex things that we can get with that data, and we can also send data to the server. So we want to go into a bit more detail about this, but before we do so, we need to make sure that we have the right tools for the job. And the tool that I'm going to be demonstrating is called Postman. And let me go over to the browser here to show you. Postman is a great API tool that allows you to send requests to a server and get responses back. It's nice because it shows you all of the details of the requests and lets you add in whatever you need for the requests in order to get the required responses. The reason that we use something like this is because on a normal browser, it's not very easy to send requests like posts and deletes and updates, so we use a special tool to do so instead. So with Postman, you will have to sign up for an account. There are free options for accounts, so you don't have to worry about having to pay anything for this. There are also a lot of other services that offer API testing, so you can feel free to use any other ones. If you happen to be familiar with some other service, you can use that instead. When you get onto Postman, you're going to have to also download the Postman agent onto your computer and install it. What that will let you do is it will let you access the local host so that you can actually send queries to it. Once everything is set up, we can send requests to our actual server. So let me show you. If I come over to my code, I have my server started right now, so it's currently running. And what we're going to do is we're going to send a request to it. This dropdown here lets us decide what kind of request we're sending. And you can see that there's a lot of different ones that exist. The main ones that I want to talk about are get, post, put, and delete. A GET request is the one that we saw in the last video. It's one that gets data from the server. So basically the way that that works is we send a request and we get data back. And that data will be shown to us. That's really all there is to it. With a post request, what we're doing is we're sending data to the server. So post means that we send data, get means that we just get data. In some cases, the get might send data in order for it to be processed in order to give us back what we're looking for. The main difference between it and post is that post is actually going to send the data for the server to save it somewhere. So typically post means that we're saving data onto the server, whereas get just means that we are getting data from the server. A put means that we're updating data on the server. Delete means that we're deleting data from the server. So those are the main ones that we are interested in. To send a GET request, I type in GET and I put in my URL. So in this case, it's localhost :5000/test. Remember, we set this up with Express, right? When we come back to Express, you can see that we used app.get. That's why we're using a GET request, is because we set this up as a GET. Okay, so let's come back here and let's send that. And you'll see that it will think for a minute and then it gives me back my response, which is hello world. And you can see that this generally is just giving me the response back that we were getting through the browser. The main reason why we're using this again is just because when we need to send data with our request, one of the easiest ways to do it is through Postman or through some other API testing tool. So that's the main reason why I'm introducing this now. So this is just a brief video to get you understanding the general idea of Postman, talking a little bit about the REST requests. In the next video, I'm going to show you how we can actually send data with our request now that we have this tool available to us. So thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we'll take a look at sending data with our requests.